Hey, I'm Matt, and I don't feel very good or well. Yeah, I don't feel well. But, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick video because the last time I did a video was during the national championship game. And there's the baby. Hi, Daisy. Can you say hi? She loves to snuggle. Hi, babe. I'm doing a video. Oh. It's a cool thing about touchscreens. You can use your nose to touch them. But, yeah. My shoulder's killing me. I have strep, or Ronnie has strep. My throat's killing me, so my doctor's going ahead and treating me for strep. But other than that, not much has been going on, except for my shoulder killing me. Every time I move it, it creaks and pops. But, yeah, I want to talk about something I talked about with I would call him a gentleman, but he was in the Navy, so he's no gentleman. Nah, he's a cool guy at work, named of Kevin, older guy. Always, him and I, we're military with each other, always giving each other a hard time. But was talking to him about credit and credit scores. It's funny to build your credit and get good credit scores. You have to put yourself in debt. So you have to dig a hole. Okay, metaphorically, you have to dig a hole and then pull yourself out of the hole in order for people to give you, in order for the credit companies to give you a helping hand. So if you just need a helping hand, like you're going to buy a house or a car, and you just need a helping hand, be like, hey, I have a job, I can afford the payments, I have enough money to put X amount down, can you, help me buy the car? And they're like, yeah, you're looking at a $20,000 car, and we know you can afford it and everything, but we're going to go ahead and do that, but the interest rate, you're going to end up paying $35,000 for that $20,000 car. It's like, really? I have to pay an extra $15,000 because I don't have enough credit? Well, yeah. Okay, so you're telling me to get credit, I have to put myself in debt to get credit. Yet, let's see, I've lived in the same house for the last 6.5 years. Lived in the same house for the last 6.5 years. Only one time have we been late on our payment, which we notified them it was a banking issue. We've been late on a payment, yet that doesn't count towards our credit. Doesn't count good towards your credit. Yet if you are constantly late or you default and can't pay, it counts negatively on your credit. But when you pay every time, on time, it doesn't count positively on your credit. Also, never once had a utility shut off. Never once had the cable shut off due to lack of payment. Oh, one time Netflix, or a couple times Netflix, couldn't process a payment because our credit card or debit card we had on there expired and we forgot to change it. But never been late on a car payment, which that counts credit because it's to a creditor. But Only been late one time on our rent. Never been late on a utility payment. Never had a utility shut off. We have cable. We have cell phones. Haven't been shut off. Water hasn't been shut off. Electricity hasn't been shut off. Let's see. Internet never been shut off. And none of those things, even though we're making the payments on time, count positively towards our credit. Yet if we don't pay, if we do not pay, it counts it counts negatively on our credit. Yet if we do pay, it doesn't count positively towards our credit. We have a messed up system. If you do everything you're supposed to, it doesn't build the credit. What you got to do is do what you're not supposed to do. Put yourself in debt. And then climb out of it to prove, I don't know what it proves, but if you live within your means, and do what you're supposed to do, then when you need help on a big item purchase, like a vehicle or a house, a vehicle or a house, big item things, then they're like, oh, sorry, you don't have any credit. Because I wasn't, running around buying stuff I couldn't afford and making payments on it. So basically I'm living within my means. If I want anything, I take the time to save up for it. And I've looked into ways to kind of build credit. Like, one of my favorite stores is Academy. And I saved up, purchased our home defense shotgun from there. And he asked me if I wanted a Academy credit card. You could buy stuff on it and then pay it off. I'm like, well, what's the interest rate? And I think he said something like, it was something astronomical. Like, for the first 6 months, it's like 8%, and then it goes up to like 25%. And I'm like, are you kidding me? He goes, but it counts towards your credit. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I am not going to pay an extra quarter on every dollar. I am not going to pay an extra quarter on top of every dollar. Just to, So, like, let's say if I buy a $100 gun, but I go in with the credit card, slap it down, that $100 gun is costing me $125. Or if I buy a $500 gun, that $500 gun is costing me now $625. So with that 25%, I could have bought a $500 gun and then, like, I don't know, another very, very cheap, like, little 22 to go play around with. Or I could have bought, I could have bought a big Bowie knife. I could also buy some clothes. Could buy some shirts. Could buy some OU gear. All for that $125 instead of putting $125 on top of a $500 gun. That's why the credit system in America is all screwed up. Oscar, come here, baby. Come here, buddy. Oh, he knows Daisy's right here and he doesn't want to step on her. Oscar, come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, he wants under the covers. Miss Daisy. Oh, they gave each other kisses. Alright, but I'm gonna go. So. But yeah, credit in this country is messed up. Bye.